Kentucky ready to go toe meets leather and start this game. He'll start the return inside his 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's got an alley. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously, you've got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
From inside the 10, here he comes. So the Kentucky Wildcats offense will start this game off. And here he comes, a man who epitomizes the phrase, the tight end's always open, David.
And yes, he is, Reese. And it's so cool. The tight end position now has evolved so much. You can move him all over the field, and you can really highlight a guy of his ability.
Too big for safeties to cover and too fast for linebackers to cover. This is a weapon they've got to take advantage of.
Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Fast motion from the offense. They'll run it out of the shotgun. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Throws for the tight end. Got him downfield. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky.
In the modern era of college football, you're seeing more and more athletic tight ends, like what you just saw right there. The defense had no chance covering that guy down the field. He makes them look silly on his way in for the long touchdown.
He'll try to tack on one more. And it's no good, and they're still down by 1. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. On the run from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. And there he is, the man, David, that they build this entire attack around.
And it's so nice to have a guy that makes everything easy for the people around him. The quarterback plays better because the feature is clear who that is.
And we all hold our breath every time this guy touches the football. He's able to take it the distance on any given play.
RPO complete to open the drive. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
Still on his feet at the 45. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. At the 40, there he goes. And he breaks into the open. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense, 1st and goal from the 7. They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. A 1st down run in the red zone. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. And it's in there for a touchdown.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the...
Oh, they block it. He's got it, and he can go with it. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Ripping through the defense. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication is going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
Looking to move it through the air. Fakes to grab. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Inside the 15, first and 10 from the 14. Bunch formation for these receivers. Lets it go to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He's got it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable. Really putting this offense in a good position.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Well, on 3rd and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. A first down run on the doorstep. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
And I love that this offense stuck to it. Stuck to the run game. Didn't panic. They got down, but they answered the bell right before the half, and they got this thing right where they want it now. They can tie this football game and hopefully go into the half with a lot of momentum.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. So that's a 60-yard touchdown drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. On the move from inside his 5. He's got great speed. He just about popped that one for a long one, but as it is, he gives his team a lot of momentum with a solid return. Scanning the field, it's Ewers. What a job to lay out and make the catch. Took just one play, and they got it almost to midfield. First down from the 49. He's looking to throw it. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Strolls into the end zone for a touchdown.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum up.
Oh, and the extra point is blocked. Picks it up. That's a live ball. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. They had the extra point blocked. Now the kickoff unit out there and hoping things go a little smoother. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. This guy is so dangerous. The excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. Escapes trouble. But he can't get away again, and down he goes, and the trickeration is not so tricky. Big first down sack for the defense. Brings up 2nd down. He's going to throw deep right side. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He can't make the catch. Had it right in his hands, and it'll be 4th down. Kentucky will be forced to punt. 3 stand out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll bring it back. It's Singleton. Oh, and now the ball has been knocked free. How in the world did the offense retain possession? Just over 20 seconds to play here in the half. How aggressive can they afford to be here? Back to pass. It's Ewers. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to fire on second down. And it's incomplete. It was wild, high and wide on that one. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. They'll toss it to the left. At the 45 on his way. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. The offense will quickly use a timeout. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Trying to find his man on first down. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. All teed up and ready to go here in the second half. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Nice, just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half. Brings it in down the left side. He's off to the races. Touchdown, Wildcats! And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
What a massive play for the offense. And sometimes when you're calling it deep in your own end, you're expecting man coverage or at least a one-on-one to the outside of the field, and that's what they had. The quarterback put air under it. The receiver shows off his speed. They make the catch, and it's not just a big first down. It's a touchdown. That is a momentum-changing play.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Leaves it with the back. Powers through the defender. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. They came out hot on this drive. One play and already near midfield. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Got room at the 35. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Tough run in this part of the field. He's got 4 down to the 23. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this 3rd and short. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
Caught behind the line. It's White. Takes it into the end zone for a touchdown.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
And this one is good, and it's been anything but easy for him. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Pulls it in. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
And there was no question in that scenario. That's where the quarterback was going. He knew he had his receiver in a matchup that he liked, running a route.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And he's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Kentucky! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him. How about that quarterback taking the shot downfield and delivering to the wide open receiver?
I love this quarterback, Reese, because he's aggressive. He wants to take shots. He's looking for every opportunity to show off that cannon and that arm talent. He showed it to all of us right there.
And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the third. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive. Coming down the stretch in the fourth, and we are all tied up, about set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Lowers those pads. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Time for the offense to try to put together a fourth quarter drive to break a tie. Hold and fire complete.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. This could be the biggest play of the game so far. 3rd down and 2. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. The clock stopped. 2 minutes left to play in this one. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Slips through the line. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? You be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum.
Honestly, I don't think in this situation of the game you need to be taking shots that far down the field.
And he makes the catch inside the 25. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
And with that pass right there, over 300 yards. That's a good day at the office. Being able to execute, doing a good job seeing what's coming, anticipating, taking some shots today, but his home really strong, put up some good numbers.
After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. Guys, this is the kind of finish we hope for. Tie game. Offense with a chance to grab the lead in the waning moments.
You see all this movement in football now. All the stint of the defensive line. They're sliding right before the snap, creating confusion for the offensive line. Then they're moving back and stunting. Really good job by the defense. Continue to move, continue to stunt, continue to get in the backfield and make this life hard on this one.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
Yeah, and that's fine. Listen, it's go time. Right now it's coming up on 3rd down. You probably got 2 downs anyways. It's the 4th quarter. It's time for this QB to take charge.
And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. No field goal attempt here. They'll try to break the tie here in the 4th with a touchdown. Quarterback checking the play. Go straight ahead. Touchdown, Wildcats. And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
And
how about this offense, man? They knew they needed to execute. Great play calling, great drive, put it together. Now you got a chance to go up by 7 late in this ball game and then let your defense go on the field and seal it for you.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. They'll need to be very sound here, limit this return, and put this game in the hands of their defense to salt it away. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He'll be stopped, but good work there to get the ball out to the 37. Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. He wants to start this drive with a pass. He's got an open man. Open runway ahead. Touchdown.
Man, great execution. That is how it's done late in the football game now. All you need is that extra point. Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do. Just like practice, knock it through the uprights, tie this football game, and we might be looking at overtime soon.
And he knocks it through for the tie here in the fourth quarter. From inside the 15, here's the return. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. This one is about finding the balance between being aggressive and not being reckless, Jesse.
The only way this thing works, though, if they're
Racing down the left side. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Kentucky. And they've got the lead in the final minute.
And that is exactly what you want from this offense. You take almost all the clock, execute, and now go out and take a lead by a touchdown. Great, flawless execution by this offense.
The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. They might want to consider driving this one through on the ground, get him to touch it, and get that clock running. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him stopped, and he was close to taking that one a long ways down at the 38. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Back to throw, it's Ewers. Takes a hit as he fires. And the pass is intercepted. Would have loved to have gotten a big return out of that one, but they'll take it first down at the 40.
It's such a fine line offensively. Late in the game, you've got to score, you've got to make big plays, but you can't turn the football over. Big-time mistake. This one might cost them.
First down for this offense. He's going to pass. He's going for the big play. And as the ball falls incomplete, the clock strikes 0. A little sports history, David. Upset is the only horse ever to defeat Man of War. And that's why we call games like this an upset.
I really had no clue that was a real thing. But I do know this is an upset. Just